Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
WLFE-DB Radio is on Spotify with all its great shows like Across the Pond, Inside the Drag Closet, Step into the Paranormal, Just Cindy, Where's My Sage, Unfiltered Talks with Bryce, Metal Mayhem ROC, Paratalk Radio, Real Talk with Dom, and more. So download the Spotify app today to stay connected to all your WLFE-DB Radio shows.
Join the guys of Across the Pond as they discuss everything under the sun and answer all of your burning questions. Now, sit back and get ready for some diversity and delightful conversations.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Across the Pond.
Hello.
Where friends, both near and far, gather to discuss everything under the sun and answer all of your burning questions. Hello there, I'm one of your American hosts from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Matthew. Hold on. There we go, try it.
Guys, you know the drill. You know how we do every podcast. Brett, be silent.
I clicked on him, but it couldn't do anything.
Girl, we censor his ass. Well, you all know who the hell I am, girl. I'm your second American host from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. God, yes, God, mama, girl, queen. Oh,
Ryan.
Hey, can you hear me now?
yes.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. So I'm Brett, and I'm your British host from London.
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh, hey. Goddamn freaking technological, whatever that word is. I can't speak today, girl.
Tech. This fucking tech.
I ate too much for girl.
Fine. Brett, just forever on this podcast, Brett will be censored.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I feel like, I don't know. You might want to take that up with Facebook. I don't know what their issue is with you, Brett.
It's okay, Brett.
I've got time to chat with Mark. You know, me and Mark on BFF.
Have like a little chat with Mark Zuck. Oh,
Him and Mark go way back.
Yeah, way back to like an alleyway somewhere.
Dead. Oh my gosh. Jeremy's watching, and he just said, if Brett didn't have issues, it wouldn't be a good show.
Oh,
True.
thanks, Jeremy.
You know, at this point in time, it's kind of like our trademark intro. Like, it has to start out with Brett having issues. If not, like, this show sucks. Literally.
Poor Brett. It's okay, Brett. We love you.
Yeah. So, how's everybody doing this week? Brett, how are you? Like, full disclosure, I seen Brian this weekend. We got to do some grocery shopping and eat out at a restaurant, which I haven't eaten at a restaurant since before COVID. Like, January of 2020 was the last time I ate at a restaurant. No joke. So, like, it's been forever. So, like, eating at a restaurant last night in person was... When we first sat down, I was, like, really nervous, actually. I was like, how do I do this? What do I do? Like, I had no... Like, it felt new to me again. It was weird. But I got to see Brian this weekend. So, Brett, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, good. It's Sunday, which is a bit annoying, back to work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm good. Yeah, tired.
Yeah.
It's been a good week. Busy. Always busy, but good. But yeah.
Wow.
I'm glad you guys had a good time.
Yeah. Are you still working? Like, I remember, was that last week when you were like, I was at work for like 20 hours or something crazy like that?
Long hours.
Ew. I could never work that many hours in a day.
It covers with sort of my industry that I'm in.
I get it. Makes sense.
And my workplace.
Yes. Well, my younger brother, Jeremy's watching. What's up, fruitcakes? Shade.
Hey, bitch.
Oh my God. Shade, how dare.
Jeremy.
Oh my gosh, Jeremy. Speaking of Jeremy, my brother. So this week, if you haven't seen the title or haven't seen us posting about it, we're going to be talking about social media this week.
Ooh.
So this is going to be interesting because we all know how social media is. It's good and it's also terrible. But with that being said, our guest for this week to talk about social media is someone that we all know really well, except for Brett, but you'll get to know her. She's amazing. She's great. You'll love her. She's actually my sister-in-law, married to my brother, Jeremy. So let's welcome her to the show, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's bring out our guest. Please welcome everyone, Nicole. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, baby girl.
Hello. Hey.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, it is going fabulous. Just having a splendid Sunday over here, you know.
Yeah.
Love that for you, girl.
Typical Sunday.
I'm done.
Dad. It's an ugly Sunday too. Like the rain.
It is a gross
is
night.
like gross.
The drive home from Harrisburg. So for those of you watching, I spent the weekend with this bitch and her man. I can't point to Nance.
Yeah.
There we go.
Girl. Oh, other finger.
The other finger. There we go. I can't. I'm like a dumb bitch. Makes the best French toast casserole I've ever had.
I don't know what you're gonna point.
Effing life. And I had to drive home from Harrisburg. I jumped just on camera. Like, I didn't even shower yet, girl. I'm like fucking puffy as AF. But we here, honey. We here.
Oh my God.
We here. We queer.
Oh, girl. So, but yeah. But welcome to the show, girl. It's cute. We chill. It's a cute time.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yes,
We're talking
it
about
is.
social media. There's so much to talk about with social media.
Literally. There's always some kind of...
It's
cute. We chill. It's a cute... Brett always
So,
be fucking shit up.
Oh, that's totally. I mean, nothing else really. Like we discussed the weather, boring things like that. But we should probably get into our topic because literally we can go on forever and ever about social media. Social media is like it's one of those things that like I feel like it's such like a double-edged sword. Like
Agreed.
you want social media because you feel like, I mean, we just live in the age of social media, and like to have it and have multiple platforms is a good way to like really communicate and connect with a lot of people. But at the same time, the more platforms you have and the more you put yourself out there, the more like you get like open to like criticism and like people cyberbullying and shit like that. So it's such like a double-edged sword.
It is. It really is. Like you want to put your life out there because like for people like me, like I just want to like, I don't know, I like to inspire others. I like to throw things out like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then you get people that'll like, you know, be like, oh, why are you posting that? Ill. Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't know. Social media can be a double sword, girl. Like you just want to post things about your life because it's your fucking social media. Like you can do whatever the hell you want with it.
Yeah.
But then you get the people that troll you and it's like, do you have nothing else better to do, girl? Like, get off my page.
Literally.
I just don't understand the people that attack people on social media. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I have to admit though, like I love it when people come for me on social media because I laugh at them.
Same.
Like I just take the piss out of them. So like when someone for example, so when someone like famous gets trolled and they post in their story and they call them out, I love it. I think it's brilliant. Call that motherfucker out. 100%.
Yes.
Literally, there was this one guy.
I just need drama in general, so you know.
Yeah. But there was this one guy who commented something not nice on this person's Instagram, so they posted it all and posted a screenshot of their profile, and said, and it was hilarious because they probably called him out and probably cussed him out.
Yes. Oh, social media. I mean, there's so many, like, right now, one of the things I'm saying, like, on top of is, like, Britney Spears' Instagram. Like, I'm always, like, there's always some kind of new clue or some shit. Like, I read the comments. It's, like, crazy.
Really?
That is crazy.
Yeah, her Instagram's crazy, girl. Like, there's some weird shit that goes on. I don't understand her Instagram right now. It's weird.
Yeah.
Does she do her Instagram or was it her team?
I think it's her team. I don't think it's actually her.
Her Instagram is just ultimately weird.
It's very
She
weird.
wears the same top like quite a lot of the time.
It's very cryptic, and I don't know if she's trying to. That's the part I don't understand. Like, how can she be cryptic without them knowing, you know. So it's weird. I don't know. I just don't get
because you'll have social media professionals who are very knowledgeable about social media, leading on that sort of Facebook, Twitter, all that sort of. But it's a bit that.
It's like, girl, fire everybody in your life.
I haven't been on. Like, I follow her on Instagram, but like I have not been on her Instagram in I don't know how long. Like, sometimes I'll scroll through the newsfeed and like I'll see things that she posts, but like I just don't even look at them or like them anymore because I feel like you said I feel like it's the same video over and over. It's just her like messy hair and like some white tube top like, all the time. Like, and I feel like girl, do you own anything else? Is that all you own?
She's like, that's all.
Room with one outfit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
She throws away all her clothes
except for that one top. That's all she has. That one top.
Done.
Oh,
someone needs to take her clothes shopping and be like, right, you can wear other clothes.
I mean, we all love that one good top, but I mean,
we liked it the first 1,000 times, but not the other 3,000 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
But yeah, like I said, I follow her, but I just don't really pay attention to.
There's a really nice
profile
video of her and her boyfriend, and he was carrying her. I don't know. I presume they were in like the Hollywood Hills. I presume so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was really cute. And he's really fit as well. So
right, I was like, wait, that is your boyfriend? Damn, girl, how did you score that?
Fucking Britney Spears, bitch.
Yeah, Spears, bitch. I'm Britney motherfucking Spears. That's how I got that hot young man.
Right?
Whatever the fuck I want, girl.
Literally, she's oh my god, she's I mean, I always think she's so much older than what she is because I remember listening to her when I was in like middle school, and like now I'm old as fuck. So I'm like, how is she not like ancient? But then I like always remember she's only like 7 years older than me. She's not that much older than me.
Yeah, she's 40 this year.
Yeah, so I'm like, she's not that much older than me. So I'm like, how does she? But I just feel like she is because you know, like you think growing up, like oh my god, I listened to her in middle school. I was 12. She was already a famous singer. So I just automatically thought, okay, well, I'm 12 and she's a famous singer. She's automatically like 20 years older than me. Like, I just automatically thought that. And I'm like, no, like when I was 12, she was singing at like 18. Like she was still a kid too, singing.
Yeah.
So
like when she was like 18, she was already on her like second album and touring the world. It's crazy to me. Like, I think, wasn't she 16 when she did Hit Me Baby One More Time?
Yeah.
Like,
that's
so
crazy.
That's crazy.
That is.
Like 16 to be singing a song that is very much sexy.
Yeah, for real.
And then that shows sex sells.
That's true.
And I think that's what a lot of what social media is about, is trying to sort of, like, if you look at a lot of the, I don't even know if you do, I think you do have Love Island America, but there's a lot of sort of Love Island, Big Brother sort of reality shows where a lot of the males as well, but it tends to be the girls are trying to be very sexy on social media, and they just try and be like, I do feel for me because it's like, how much of this do you actually really want to do, and how much of it is you've got to do to make money?
Oh, totally. And see, that's one thing I will say that I don't like about social media these days is like, I remember when like social media first started, like, I mean, girl, you know, I don't know about you, Brett and Nicole, but like, you know, girl, like back in the MySpace days, and like, I remember when you were on social media and you had to have some kind of talent or entertainment factor to like be on social media and to have a following. Like, unless you weren't doing something that was like, unless you weren't some like, you know, I'm just gonna relate it to drag because like that's what I do. But like, unless you were like some drag queen doing backflips and splits and shit on stilts on stage, like no one to watch you. And nowadays it's like if you show your ass cheek off, people would rather see that than someone like actually entertaining. Like, and now so I just feel like social media now is all about who's hotter than who, and they get more followers. And I think it's stupid. Like, I just don't like that social media kind of went from the entertainment value of following people to like the I want to see you naked factor of following people. Like,
literally.
Yeah. And there's so much different types of social media now, whereas back in the day, like
it's like one
Facebook, MySpace, MSN, and then now it's like Twitter, Instagram. You got this one Clubhouse. You got Snapchat. You got.
Does anybody remember Zanga?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zanga was my shit. I would always code it and like
Right.
code the different like layouts and themes. That
Yeah.
shit was crazy.
I know. It was like you had to have the perfect song.
Oh my god.
Page.
And if you were like depressed, like your song was like a Blink-182 song or something crazy.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god.
miss the Zanga days. Brett, you're probably like, what the fuck is Zanga?
Yeah.
This is not how that. Brett, do you know? I'm sure you've heard of it, but like, did you have MySpace at all?
No. So MySpace, the first social media I had was Facebook, which is about a decade ago, probably like 2011.
Yeah.
But I heard of MS. I maybe had MSN, but very briefly. Like I didn't really use it. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this? But then I had I feel like I got MSN towards the end, and so it was a bit shit.
Yeah.
But then you guys got to remember, I'm a lot younger than you. Okay.
No.
Okay. I was in nappies when Britney was singing "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time." I was still having my ass wiped every day.
Hell.
I was still in nappies. Okay.
Fucking nappy.
So the big social media for me was probably like Facebook, probably, and then since then it's got like Instagram and all the others. It's like bloody hell, so much.
I remember when Instagram first came out, I was like not about it. I was like, eh. And then I slowly got into it. Like back in 2011 is like when I started getting into it, or 2012. I forget what my oldest post is. I'm gonna look right now. But Instagram is like my favorite. I think out of all the platforms, Snapchat is my favorite to like record when I'm drunk, and Instagram's like my favorite to post on. I don't really like Facebook that much anymore.
Same. I actually deleted my Facebook last year, like when COVID started. So I've been Facebook free for a year, and it feels amazing because I just feel like Facebook can be so toxic.
Oh,
So,
People's opinions, and I don't want to hear it.
it's like I don't want to hear your fucking shit.
Girl, you were smart to delete Facebook before COVID because, like, I mean, if like you obviously missed it all, lucky you, before COVID. But like, if you didn't delete it, I mean, if you were on it through that, like, if you thought Facebook if you thought Facebook was bad before COVID, like, it only got like 100 times worse right now.
But
like,
Facebook is shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It honestly, there's like so many days. Like COVID was a really trying time with Facebook because just between just like all the shit and all the everything was being said and posted about like, oh, COVID this, COVID that, and
It was just
all that stuff. It was just like it was just too much. And then I wanted to delete it so bad because I'm like, well, right now I'm not doing much drag because, you know, bars and clubs are closed and things like that. So I'm also not traveling or anything. I'm not doing drag. So like, and for me, like, you know, you all know, and everybody else who watched the show and stuff, like Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media I have, I'm on there as Scarlett. All my are as Scarlett. I use social media just to promote drag because, again, we're in an age where you no longer go to a bar and see a flyer hanging on a wall, or you no longer see a flyer stamped to a telephone pole or whatever to get your info for a drag show. Now you hop on Instagram or Facebook and you're like, oh, I want to see where Scarlett's performing at next. What day, what time? Yeah. And click to my profile, see the flyer with all the info, club, time, date, everything like that. And that's how you get it. So like, honestly, if I wasn't a drag queen, I'd probably, like, Facebook for sure I would not have.
Yeah.
And because it's just shit. But like I use it again to promote myself and share flyers and promote shows and get people to come to venues. So I make money, the venue makes money. I continue to have a job in the entertainment field. So I have to do all that. What was I gonna say? But yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would just get rid of Facebook because it's just it's just too much.
Yeah.
I keep Facebook to keep in touch with like friends and stuff that don't have the platform, like have Instagram or Snapchat or anything. I kind of like whenever I use Instagram, I use Facebook. Like I don't know, it just depends on my mood. I'm like, you know, Facebook I use it whenever. I guess it's just not as exciting now, like as like TikTok or like TikTok is a huge social media thing. Like it's insane, but it's like so overwhelming at times. Like I dabble between like Instagram and TikTok the most now. But like Snapchat, I used to use so much, and I feel like I barely use it anymore, especially with COVID, because I would always record my like drunk adventures.
Yeah,
Like, what are you doing out today, honey? But
for sure.
I mean, there's definitely things I miss about Facebook, like all my family, like, you know, my sister would post pictures of my nephews, and like just those types of updates were nice. But pretty much anything else, I was like, I want nothing to do with this.
yeah.
And
Yeah, that's one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I've still got Facebook, is that sort of thing, really. And also, like, the memories, it comes up with memories from like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I'm like, oh, that was a nice memory. Whereas other social media didn't really do that as much.
yeah,
I do like
Yeah,
the memory
same.
feature. Like, I do like that. Hold on.
everyone's frozen.
I feel like we just all glitched right now because my computer did something weird. I'm like, what is going on? I'm dead.
Yeah, like everything's being weird with this. Like my computer's being weird. I don't know what's going on right now.
Another Sunday. We're all glitching out, honey. We're all recovering. I'm just kidding.
And that's like, I mean, this like this isn't really social media like pertaining to, but like, you know, like we were saying at the beginning, it's like technology. Like, oh my god, like living this day of, and that's another thing, like social media. I feel like, you know, last year with COVID and like lockdowns and like that, like people didn't have anything to do, and like you're stuck inside. So like life really became like, whether you were working from home or doing online events and stuff like that, everything really became virtual last year. So like I feel like that made people really flock to social media even more, because they were like, well, I can't go out and talk to people and hang out with people, so I have to do it
Let's do
online.
it virtually.
Yeah.
And I think also lockdown has created a whole new world, of social media influencers who have posted with ab pics or their 90% naked pictures or bums or whatever on social media to try and get their Instagram followers up. I've noticed a lot more in the last year of these random girls or random guys from random places with their thousands of followers and their OnlyFans and their Dustler fans and the For Fans or whatever they're called. It's crazy, really. And I have seen a lot more of around also like OnlyFans and all that as well over the last year. Because obviously people have been losing their jobs. So like, well, I need to make income. Right. I look good naked. Right, let's do OnlyFans. I've noticed a lot more of that over the last year as well. Huh?
Something's wrong with our live feed right now. Sorry. I was watching us to like read comments, and now like everything crashed. So I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we crashed. Can no one hear us, see us, or?
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried to watch us live because usually I stream us when I'm on here. I put my phone to the side with us on it, and I can't access any of our links. I don't know
because our page is gone.
What?
What's that?
I can't access our page.
Come on, we got hacked.
I think.
Jeremy's watching it.
Is he watching on through
when
YouTube?
I click our link to go on our page, when I click
I don't know
on
what
our page, look.
The Facebook page is like gone.
It's being weird.
Well, the social media says it's such an appropriate episode
because
for
even
us.
when you go,
yeah, social media.
Look, none of our posts are like around.
I don't know what's
just
going on.
back. I'm back. Damn shit froze. I was kicked. Liz said I was kicked out. Wait. I don't know what's going on.
Liz, are we back, Liz?
Because we all went silent.
Do you know what it is? We were dissing Facebook, and Facebook's like, "Fuck you."
Ew! Can you imagine?
It probably did.
Ew, that's fucking creepy. This is a good subject to get on in a second, but real quick to recap, we are back. And that's weird. That's weird. Like, has that ever happened to you? And it like gives you an advertisement, like, "Oh, honey, you were just talking about pets. Like, here's a little Petco."
My God, or like, like when you go on something and then it like, and you, or like, oh my God, the creepiest thing, Brian, is like when you're talking to somebody, like having a conversation, like for example, like if we were just like sitting at brunch earlier today and chit chatting, and then all of a sudden you log on, you pick up your phone, you go on like Facebook, and what you were talking about is there as an advertisement. That's creepy.
Literally, that shit freaks me out.
Creepy.
I can't access anything with us right now on Facebook.
I can't access anything, so I don't even know if people can see us.
I don't think they can. Only if they're going through YouTube. Well, love that.
So on Facebook, I just logged into Facebook and it says this content isn't available right now. When this happens, usually because the owner only shared it with a small group of people. Changed who can see it, or it's been deleted.
So has Facebook just took us down, maybe?
Facebook's like, you want to talk shit, girl? I can play some games.
Oh, that's not good. If we got kicked off Facebook.
That's
Yeah,
guys can't be monitored, so let's go crazy. I'm just kidding. Ew, that's what Facebook scares me, to be honest. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, Facebook is one of the creepiest platforms.
It is.
So I wonder if
so Liz is apparently able to see us. I just messaged her. So
she can see us on Facebook. Is she watching us on Facebook?
It just all of a sudden froze. I tried closing out and going back in, and it wouldn't work. I tried a second time, and I was able to join. So yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
and it's looking like It's looking like at the top of the StreamYard here. It does look like we're playing on YouTube and we're playing on WLFE DB Radio's Facebook page, but it looks like there's an error message for our Facebook page. It says we're having trouble streaming to Facebook.
Did you get the message from WLF Radio? They sent us a message while we're on air. I saw it in the comments. It said, Matthew, check your messenger.
Yeah, but it was in regards to
the joys of live podcast.
YouTube?
Uh-huh.
Oh, face.
Poor Nan.
Oh,
I know.
Shit-ass episode.
I come on the show and just crash your shit. It's fine.
The whole thing crashes. Oh my God,
It's definitely because
crazy. Like, what is going on?
Ow, my tooth hurts.
So,
oh, we're all a fucking mess today, honey.
And then we need to go. So, oh my God, I feel so bad. Like, I'm trying to do this and I can't. Oh, I can't. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm completely.
Girl is flabbergasted.
Right?
I don't know what to say. Well, shit.
I can't even say anything to entertain anybody because nobody's watching us.
It says we have
guys, it was good knowing you, but it looks like we're cancelled.
It says that we have 7 viewers. 8. It says we have 8 viewers right now, currently. Okay, so let's just
carry on. Let's try and carry on.
So you're watching on Facebook. Here's the question, Liz. So when we stream live to our Across the Pond Facebook page, YouTube Across the Pond, and WLFE DB Radios Across the Pond. So we stream the 3 different platforms. So if you're watching on Facebook, you might be watching on WLFE DB Radio's Facebook page, not actually ours. And the other viewers might be on YouTube. So it looks like, if I'm correct, Liz, or anyone else who's watching, if anyone else can help us, it looks like WLFE DB Radio's Facebook is still broadcasting it, and our YouTube still broadcasting it, but our personal Across the Pond Facebook is not broadcasting it anymore.
Huh.
That's
so
weird.
What's up?
Facebook.
Get your shit together.
I'm on it now. It looks like the Facebook page got shut down altogether.
Yeah.
So
breaking news, you've been canceled.
Wait.
Is Facebook being petty right now?
Well, okay.
That means that shows they do listening to you doing Facebook.
That shows they listen. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's weird. We were literally talking shit on Facebook. And
it's showing that it's down. It's not even showing up.
Poor Nicey. I feel so bad.
I don't want to
bad. I'm just this was expected.
And now Kenny's watching on Facebook. But look, that's what Ted picks me. We're in the middle of love this in the middle of a show, and this happens, and great. Okay, so oh
my God, this is put Brett in caps. What now?
It's Jeremy. Jeremy says y'all fucked up talking shit.
Well, this was a social media.
Literally,
yeah, our page is gone.
Who had access to the page? Did Morgan?
So yeah, at least we're still.
Just kidding. Oh, how? Like, will we get an explanation?
We were live, and then we were live, and then suddenly it was just gone.
Yeah, because something weird happened to my screen, and then something happened weird,
and then it went away.
Mary just texted me and said Facebook literally deleted y'all.
Yeah, it is.
She's trying to get it on YouTube.
Oh my god!
Should I?
They're pissed.
Fuck's sake!
Are you kidding me?
I'm
though?
I'm definitely not. Because we never changed, and all that.
That is so petty.
Okay,
I'm so pissed right now.
Over that.
Nance, did you read? Or yeah, Nance. Nice. I'm so used to calling you Nance. Did you read the comment?
I saw it.
I'm over it.
Is there a way we can get it back?
From my understanding, you would have to create a whole new page and start over again.
Anna just texted me too. She's like, it's all deleted on Facebook.
But how did he have access?
But it's working.
Second episode, the nerve.
Like you got like we would have to. Okay, so I just found you guys. I went on Matt's personal page and found you. Debbie said she went on my personal page and found me, and then Kenny's on Facebook now. I was watching on Facebook saying Facebook deleted or something. So it might. But again, people are still. But here's the thing, though. If Debbie, what was I going to say? For Debbie, anyway, you watching Debbie, though, if it's on my personal page, it's also coming from both. Again, we're streaming both the radio station's Facebook page and Across the Pond's Facebook page. We're streaming to both. So if it got removed from one, it's still streaming on the other one.
Yeah.
So that's how you can still see it from my page because I shared the actual like the video, so it would still be viewed for Debbie to see it that way. So yeah.
Love this for us.
But yes. Well, okay, so at least we're still streaming on the radio station and the Across the Pond YouTube. So if you guys can search if you were watching on Across the Pond's Facebook page, please go to WLFE-DB Radio's Facebook page. You can watch there. We're streaming live there. If you aren't on Facebook, you can go to YouTube, look up Across the Pond. If you type in Across the Pond into Google, if you type Across the Pond into YouTube search and search by channels, you'll find our channel. It's on there.
Or click the link on our Instagram page.
Or click the link on our Instagram page. Yes, Across the Pond Officials or Instagram. You can go there. Let me throw this up real quick. That's our Instagram, Across the Pond Official, all one word. You can go there.
Oh my god, he's trying to hack everything. He's now trying to do Across the Pond email.
Oh yes, I just got the same.
Jeremy's changing the email on our password on our.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I literally was like, "Oh my god!" He's like trying to.
Don't be alarmed, Jeremy. Jeremy. For all those of you watching, lovely husband of mine, Jeremy, has been great with backstage doing things that are unseen. Like a drag husband does, a lot of things backstage, technical issues. So he's working on that right now. No, but Jeremy's changing the password for our email.
Can we change all the passwords to all the social medias?
Nice.
It has to go through him.
What? Hey guys, it's Brian. I just want to let everybody know.
Jeremy, do I have to do it?
Taken off. At Across the Pond. So if you want to watch today, so we're still live. Go to Instagram and click on the link in the bio, and you can watch us on Instagram.
Brett's No. Brett. Jeremy, you're going to have to help Jeremy with changing the password because you're in control of it.
Okay, so I'll change password and I'll send around what the new password is.
Yeah, the reason you're getting messages right now about weird activities because Jeremy's right here trying to change the password, but you're.
Oh no, that's fine. It's fine.
So you go ahead and change it. And wow, so speaking of social media, Queen. I don't know if it's just me or does anybody else get deja vu and things like that? And I feel like I had some weird feeling that we want to come on today and start talking about social media, and our social media, one of them was going to get fucked up. I just had this weird feeling, and
how is it that the page?
I was worried this whole time. My laptop's going to take a shit. I'm just going to. And here we are.
You get fucking canceled in less than 20 minutes. Yes.
Okay, so I promise you, Facebook, that I will never ever talk bad about you again, ever. I promise.
Okay.
I apologize.
It's not not Facebook though.
Yeah. Well, so that's not the issue. But for future references, Facebook, we won't talk bad about you.
No, we're gonna pretend they heard us, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
How is it that he still had access to the? Did he set up?
Still
I didn't think he set
account
up the
title.
Facebook page.
No. One second, bitches.
Well, whoever's watching, I'm going to tell you a funny little story. So I was at Matthew and Jeremy's this past weekend, right? And you know how we're all talking about me flooding their top floor, third floor, honey?
Oh,
Well, on 2 different occasions, I clogged their guest bedroom bathroom. I don't know how the fuck I did that. And Shauna, she was there this weekend as well. She had to guide me through that. And then right today, right before I left their house, I clogged their brand new toilet in their master bathroom. Literally, like it was about to flood their bathroom. Like, I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm like, next time I come here, I'm just gonna like rent out a porta potty and just shit outside. Like, your toilets can't handle me, honey. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, Matthew and Jeremy are just like, girl, you're never shitting in our house again. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just dead.
Today's bullshit.
Today's a shit day. Like, I'm over it.
Right?
Oh my God.
Everyone's like in panic mode, and I'm just like, hey.
Everyone's texting me, like, what's going on with the Facebook? Why can't we watch? I'm like, ugh.
I'm back. Sorry, I didn't have a chit chat with Jeremy, so I had to mute myself, bitches. But yeah, okay, so I'm just going to say this one more time. If anybody is watching, was watching us on our Across the Pond Facebook page, something's going on right now. Jeremy's working on it. Ted, who's got us on the radio station, who works with WLFEDB, told us about it. So they're going to be working some things and doing something.
Can I just ask one question?
We're still live on the radio station's Facebook. So if you were watching on Facebook and you want to continue watching on Facebook and you were doing it on Across the Pond's Facebook, please go over to WLFE-DB Radio's Facebook page. Find them, follow them, like them as well, and watch there. If you don't have a Facebook or you would rather watch on YouTube, you can go over to YouTube, to our YouTube channel. It's Across the Pond. Search it in the search bar and then hit channels. And then if you go down about 5 or 6 channels, you'll see Across the Pond, and you'll see a picture of the 3 of us there as the profile picture, and go to that. That's our Across the Pond Facebook page, and you can watch there as well. Sorry that all this happened, of course, during a social media episode, all this happened, but that's what's going on right now. So again, you're going to have to watch on either the radio station's Facebook or our YouTube page, because our Across the Pond YouTube page is currently destroyed, dead, down. I don't know. So yeah. Shit. But on a positive note, Shauna Crago said, "Nice that your hair looks phenom."
Thank you. I had to come home and straighten it because that bitch was crazy from this rain. It was like out to here.
Yes. Frizz Central.
Right?
Yeah. The rain. But yeah. So I'm trying to get discombobulated and back on track here. And let's read through some comments quick. So earlier we had, so obviously, as you know, Liz Clayton Brown's watching. So she said, "Hello, you beautiful bitches."
Hey.
Hey. Dominic from Real Talk with Dom said, "What's up, brothers?" Hello,
Hi, Dom.
Hey.
Hopefully you guys are also watching on the hey bro on the other thing. WLFDB Radio from their Facebook page said, hey queens.
Hey
Kitty girl.
hey.
Yes. Oh, and Brian, by the way, my brother said, "Glad you love the French toast."
The French toast. Oh my God, that was like
chef for the day.
plus. Like that was amazing. So
It was
good.
Yes. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Real quick, I'll be right back.
Not this shit again.
Not this shit again, girl. Oh my god, I'm dead. So, Nicey, what's currently your like go-to like social media?
My go-to platform is pretty much Instagram. So like that's my main social media form. And like I kind of just revamped it to like, you know, you can find so many different things on Instagram. So like this past year I've also been on like a weight loss journey. So I like just found like a bunch of like body positive accounts and like modified workouts. And I actually found this girl named Nikki, and she does like an online virtual gym. So I've been doing that for the past year, and like she has live workouts like 4 or 5 times a week, and it's just amazing because like you just do it right from your living room.
Yeah.
So I try to make my feed really positive on Instagram.
Good. That's good. That's like awesome. Like I love like coming across Instagram or even TikTok, like where people are working out and like they show their routines. I love the people that actually show their routines and they're not just trying to like lure you in with like having to pay for a membership. I mean, some people, you know, have that as a business module, which I totally get, girl. Make that coin. But when I need like a quick pro tip, like I love like watching like a quick tutorial, like how to do a proper push-up, how to do proper abs, you know, without hurting yourself. So I think people like that, throw that out there, like body positivity, you know, any kind of tips, but whether it be working out, food tips, like anything. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, and even not even just like working out. Like I follow another account, and she does a lot of like affirmations and like just telling yourself, you know, like I love my body, and like we go talk about each body part, and we like tell ourselves like we love our bodies, and like so uplifting.
I'm so for that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
you can definitely make it like what you want to see on Instagram, you can just make it that.
Yes. Yeah, like you can definitely the things I'm always obsessed with, like I get sucked in by like the freaking guys that are always like posting like shirtless shit. But you know, I love coming across like the affirmations and just like cool stuff, like stuff that's like educational or you know something I never knew, like a iPhone hack. I love seeing like hacks, like this is a life hack. I'm like, holy shit, I never knew that you could do that. I think one of the most recent hacks was on your like if you have a MacBook, you can change literally the icon to be anything. You can go to Google, type in an image. Let's say you want rainbows, right? Go to Google, type in rainbow, pick the rainbow you like. You can make that rainbow your icon on your desktop instead of the blue file, which is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was a cool hack. I never knew you could do that. So
yeah, I don't either, but
I love it.
Yes, Brian. Liz Clayton Brown just said.
Yes, Liz. TikTok is
not right. Okay, of course, nothing's working. She said gray sweatpants. Yes.
The gray sweatpants, Liz. Oh, come on, TikTok, honey. That shit's all over there. I'm dead.
Yes.
I just have this weird thing.
She said, I love TikTok. It was like, great. Yeah, but yeah, the gray sweatpants. Yeah, fan. No, but I love what Nicey was, and like even like first of all, like what you were saying, Brian. Like I think you said too, Nicey, but like I love how Instagram is like who you follow is what you see. You know, like on Facebook, so many times it's like, well, I'm following this person because we're friends or we're family or I know them. But then because they commented on this person's post, who then commented on that person's post, I'm seeing all the trail from it. And I'm like, I don't want to see what some random John Doe from like Alaska said about polar bears or whatever. Like, I don't know you. Like, why do I want to see that? You know what I mean? So like, that's why I like Instagram more than Facebook. Like, that's my go-to is Instagram because I like that Instagram is like, you see what you follow. Like, so I basically friends, family, and drag queens and makeup artists. Those are the 4 things I follow on Instagram. Like if you're my friend or family, I know you personally, I'm going to follow you. If you're a drag queen, whether I know you or I don't know you, as long as I think you're stunning, I'm going to follow you. And then if you're a makeup artist and your skills are fucking fierce as all hell, then I'm going to follow you as well. Because again, being a drag queen, love makeup. And those are the 4 things I follow on Instagram. So unless I'm following something like that, I don't see any other nonsense or bullshit. So that's what I do like about Instagram. You only get to see what you want to see because you're following that specific stuff. And I just love that. I mean, sure, there's the hatred. I mean, you know, being anybody, whether you're just a normal Joe Schmo or like a drag queen or a famous person, no matter who you are, like Brian said, you're going to post something and there's going to be there's always that one asshole or internet troll, something better to do but sit on their keyboard, eating a bag of chips with their pudgy ass fingers and judge you and come for you. But you just have to like let that shit slide off. I mean, we know, like, and that's something like, you know, that's something I've told Jeremy before, like that people like comment on my Facebook posts, my Instagram posts and stuff, talking about my drag, like, oh, you look ugly and your drag sucks and you're just a knockoff of another drag queen. Like, clearly I know all that. Thank you for letting me know. But like, they say that stuff and I'm like, I only know that as I get more and more popular, and if I would ever get like on Drag Race or get like big name like that, the hate's only going to grow and become more because you're going to be more in the public eye. So you can't, like, you just got to continue to do you and be yourself as long as you're happy and you're like living your life. Who cares what others say? And I'm always like, I just let that shit by. Like, you can say what you want. It's just a social media. It's just a fucking keyboard and the internet. Like, I don't care what you say. It ain't hurt my bills or my income, okay?
Fuck the haters.
Yeah.
Literally.
Every time.
Fuck the haters.
But it's also hard too to like put yourself out there because you know the moment you do that, anyone could say anything.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to be prepared for that type of feedback. And I personally don't really post that much, even on Instagram, because I don't know, I get like so anxious about it. Like I'm worried, like, who's gonna see this? What are they gonna say? You know, and it's so hard to shut that way of thinking off too.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, you kind of have to like legit, you know what I mean? You have to like shut it off. Like you have to like, when you go to post stuff, you have to just think like, I'm doing this because I love the picture. I enjoy what I was doing in this picture. I can't wait for it to be on my Instagram and it's going to make my page look better. And all that together is what I want people to see because it's me and I'm happy and I'm doing what I love to do. So you just have to constantly have that mindset in your mind when you post. Because if at all you think, oh, what if someone doesn't like this? Or what if someone comments something bad? It's going to put that doubt in your mind when you post things. You just kind of have to like, you know, let it slide and just like keep going and keep posting and fuck those haters.
Yeah. I also don't feel like I have anything fucking interesting half the time to post either.
Right.
I struggle sometimes.
Well, you and your man do travel, and I love watching your stories when you travel. I'm literally like, oh my God, where are they right now? Like, it's so cool seeing your travel adventures. That's one thing I love social media is seeing other parts of the world that I've never been to. And it's just cool to see, like, you know, obviously you're not seeing the picture, but it's just cool to have that little peep, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely like it. But we have to take a commercial break. I thank you, Brett, for letting me know. I'm like way all discombobulated.
You're a mess today.
And I just forgot what time it was. But so we're gonna take a quick commercial break. So if y'all want to like go take a tinkle or a hit or grab a snacky snack, go do that now. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. Maybe the next half of the episode will be better. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
BRB. It can't get worse.
WLFE-DB.com, where you can find vodcast shows, podcasts, and more like Where's My Sage, Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, Paratalk Radio, Just Cindy, and more. So go check out WLFE-DB.com, where talk radio is a whole lot better. Our shows are your shows, and that there makes for a great talk radio.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Brie, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area at 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Ted Van Son Jr. is a seasoned investigator and well-versed in the ways of paranormal investigation. He is now ready to share his ideas and unique approach with all of you. Flashlight, recorder, and comfortable shoes. Hit the ground running as you follow this easy step-by-step guide to a fun and thorough paranormal investigation, perfect for first-time and lightly seasoned investigators. Think outside the paranormal box. Learn all about the technology and techniques used back in the early days of paranormal investigation. You can find these valuable resources online at Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Amazon. Get yours today.
Hi, I'm Jenna Grover. In the world of fashion, we get lost in the cost. Everyone wants that special piece of quality jewelry, but they can't afford it. Not on my watch. I sell handmade quality jewelry for a fraction of the price, and that includes jewelry made of sea glass, natural stone, crystal beads, glass beads, Bigfoot jewelry, and more. If you don't see what you want, email me, because I make custom jewelry too. Check out my website at gbythesea.com. Also, you can email me at jewelry@gbythesea.com.
You're listening to WLFE DB Radio. Now, back to our program.
Welcome back to Across the Pond, everybody.
Hey, Betty.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Yes. So we're back to chit chat about social media and also just deal with this craziness happening today. So yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize Brett was not here. I was like, where? Brett, I literally did not realize that you weren't here, and I was like, what's going on? Girl, this episode. Woo!
I did shout out to you guys saying, "Ooh, we're back!" And
In recent news, everybody needs to get this. Yes, Queen. It's a good spray for your face. It feels so good.
Brian's over here promoting face products again. We just did an episode about skincare face products at this point because we talk about it all the time. And if anyone wants to endorse our show, hey. Paid sponsorship. Thank you.
Yes, mama.
Yes. So before the break, we were talking about Instagram, obviously, kind of why we like that, posting things. And so there was something I was going to say to you, Nicey, and then we got interrupted by the commercial break. Love that for us.
Right?
My mind's still just like all over the place. But so the fitness people that you found on Instagram to do like your workout videos, like, so I want to know kind of like, it's kind of like a multiple question. So like, first of all, like, how did you find them? And then secondly, like, the workout stuff that you do with them, is it like stuff that they post on their page for free, or do you have to pay to see their workout stuff?
Yeah, so kind of both of them I just found on like the Explore page one day, just like they popped up. And I also, there's a plus size model that I follow, and she owns a company, and I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but right when quarantine had started happening, the lives on Instagram were really popular. So this company was doing like, 12 o'clock, they do a 30-minute class, and they would bring both of the girls that I met did one of those classes. So from there, I followed them on their own pages. The first girl I follow, her name's Nikki Pebbles, and she's the one that has the virtual gym, and it's $20 a month. But like I said, she does these live classes like 4 to 5 times a week. And then she also has like a full library of pre-recorded workouts because she's been doing this for like 10 years. So you have access to all of that. It's a really great program. If anyone wants to sign up or try it out, definitely message me. I can give you more info. But I love her. She's great. And then the other girl that I follow, she does more of like follow along dance classes. And she calls it Free the Jiggle. So it's like very body positive. Nice. Like, we move everything, and it just makes you feel so empowered. And she has a Patreon page. So you pay for like a tiered like subscription through that. Yeah. But it's definitely worth it. I mean, like I said, through COVID, if I didn't have those females like giving me that motivation, I would have just been so lost.
Literally. That's so cool. So send the names of like the name, like what their their Instagram, what their Instagram names are. If you want to send them in the private chat, and I'll make like a little like banner at the bottom of the screen, and I'll stick it up at the end. And then if anybody watching wants to go to their Instagrams, follow them, or get any fitness advice or trainings or whatever from them, you can. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, I'd love to have you join. It's so fun. The online virtual gym is actually streamed through YouTube, so you don't see anyone else, which I know a lot of people like. But the dance classes are on Zoom, but she's very like, it's no judgments at all. So like if you want to come with your camera off, mic off, like she's cool with that. Like she's like, I know you're vibing, so like just do your thing. Like you don't have to be on camera either.
Yes, I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We just speaking of like the fitness stuff, like with like you were saying with COVID and stuff, like Jeremy and I were the same way. Like I spent I'm so used to being an active person, like sure, like working wise, like what I do now, my day job is like part time, but like my full time job, has been for like the past year and stuff, doing drag and stuff, and I'm so used to like, you'd think like, oh, show here, show there, quick, go into makeup and form, but like you add in the traveling from here to there and unpacking from one show to pack for the next show because you have different performances and outfits or whatever, and doing all that, like it makes for a busy, long week. So like I was used to being an active person, constantly moving and stuff, and then COVID happened. It's like, well, now I'm not doing any drag because everything shut down. I'm stuck inside. I can't go anywhere. So like, what else is there to do? Like just sit around Netflix and chill, and then you're like bored eating. I mean, you're bored, and then you start bored eating, and then it's like you have no motivation to do anything or go anywhere because you can't. Nothing's open, and then it's just like all the weight that we've like, all that, and then I like gained weight during COVID. I know we all did. So like, Jeremy and I have started getting back at fitness and stuff too. So like, I love that. Like, I love seeing people like doing, obviously again, like we've all adapted to this whole virtual lifestyle right now. So like doing the online, maybe it's gym sessions with the trainer, or doing like an online Zumba dance class or something, like doing things like that to get into shape. That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I really look forward to it. They're both very like motivational. They've changed my way of thinking when it comes to working out too, because they make it more of like find joy in your body, not like being forced to do this. And I think that makes a big change too.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
I love a good like regimen or something. Like what I've been trying to watch like on social media is, for those of you watching, I'm going for double jaw surgery March 24th, honey, and I'll be leaving the show for a brief moment, but we have a stand-in coming in, and that's to be announced. But so in regards to like social media, I've been trying to find, like, I'm a person that sucks when it comes to cooking, like, or I'll burn down the fucking house. Like, good luck to everybody. So I've been trying to find like a foodie channel, like something to like not to teach me how to cook. Like obviously I can use common sense, but like to prepare a meal, like to put together a meal, that's what I struggle with. Like, I don't know, like I just can't go into the fridge and like make something. I just struggle with that. I don't know why. Ooh. So I just dropped my iPad. So I'm trying to find like recipes and stuff that's like, because I won't be able to eat for at least a month, like anything hard. It'll be a very liquid diet. So I'm trying to find like tips and stuff. I did come across a page. So, hopefully I can get some tips from that. But I think social media is a great resource. It's obviously a double edit. A double-sided sword? I don't know. But it's resourceful, and I can't talk today. I'm a fucking mess.
We're all a fucking mess, honey.
Oh, girl.
I was like so excited for this episode because I like we were saying at the beginning, like I saw both Brian and Nicole before the episode started. We had got together for brunch and stuff like that, and then it was like you guys left. I'm like, okay, see you again in 3 hours, like for the show, and then it was like,
damn,
it up, and I was like, oh my god, what a great day! Like had a good night's sleep, coming from brunch. I got to see my favorite people, my sister-in-law, all three of you, like being my favorite people, and I got on the episode and I'm like, yes, queen. And then all of a sudden life was like, oh, bitch, no. Oh,
but she wanted a twist, honey. Oh, God.
2020 came back again. It was like, no, bitch.
Oh.
I mean, let's be honest. We may be tomorrow's the first day of March, which I literally cannot believe we're going to be 3 months into 2020 or 21 already. And I feel like time went so fast, but I also just feel like we're still in 2020. I feel like it's never ended.
Yeah, never ended.
It's 2020 part 2.
Literally.
I can't believe it's another March all over again.
Literally. Oh my God. We'll only have 2 weeks from tomorrow will be a whole year that we went since we went into lockdown. Crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Part of me also feels like that whole that time frame never even happened too. I feel like I've mentally blocked that out.
Yeah.
I definitely blocked out the last year for sure.
Yeah. It just got to the point where it's definitely
Who's on the phone?
Oh my God.
Who's on the phone?
Something just came across my screen and I had exit out of it and I don't know what the fuck.
All those porn tabs.
It'd be like you're being your. Have you seen the clips they do? And it's like they're in class or something, and it'll open his laptop, turn it on, and Pornhub's music will start blowing.
Yes, I've seen the TikToks with that. That's literally me.
All of a sudden, if this episode couldn't get any better, start playing in the background.
Yeah. Here come the fucking Russians hacking our screen.
Taking off YouTube.
Too funny. Oh my gosh.
I'm done. I'm freaking done.
So now that I'm back on track here, I did have some legit questions that I wanted to ask that we can all kind of answer and talk about. So my question, I want all we can all 4 answer this or whatever. Anyone who's watching if they want to. So my question is, out of all your years, everyone's different with age and what social media they had when they started, etc. My question is, out of all the social medias you have, how long you've been on them, etc. What's one of your most favorite memories? Whether you met a friend that you connected with because of a post you post on Instagram, or whether it was finding a long lost family member or something. What is one of your favorite memories from social media?
He wants to go.
All at once.
Okay, I'll go once. No, go ahead, Nicole, if you have one.
No, I'm trying to think. Obviously this year, my favorite was finding those workout classes that I found. But probably before that, I don't even know. I can't think of a standout moment on social media. I don't really post big stuff on social media either though. But I've found I don't know, when we go on vacations and stuff, I found cool places through that. So I guess that would be the biggest thing I take away from it is places that I find and I'm we're gonna go here, and then we go and we do it. And so to experience it in real life, that's my favorite part about it.
I like that. That's cool.
That's really cool. Yeah. That's kind of like you were saying, Brian, earlier, seeing other people's posts on social media and being oh my God, that looks like a cool city to visit or a cool restaurant to eat at, or whatever it might be. And then because they posted it and recommended it because they were there, then you're notified of that. And then you're oh, now I want to go there, or I want to try that. And then you go and you can experience the same thing that the other person had, put up, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, Brian?
Oh, geez. I think one of the most interesting times. So back when, social media I was never out as a gay man. So I would always want to connect with other gay guys because I kind of grew up in a very rural area. And so I, was always trying to seek out somebody. And I remember I became friends with this guy. His name was Ryan, I believe. And it's been so long. And we talked on Facebook actually, and he was from Wisconsin. And I remember telling him my birthday was coming up, and he asked me for my address, and I gave it to him. And I'm oh yeah, here's my address. I'm whatever. And I remember getting a card from him on my birthday. It wasn't exactly on my birthday, but it was around the time, and it had it was a birthday bitch pin. And in the card, it was just like, I hope you have an awesome birthday. And it was like such a cool memory, like of mine to like, it was just so awesome. And I really, not to like go like sad here, but I actually we lost contact kind of, we just kind of stopped talking. And I wanted to, see how he was. And I've come to find out he actually died from pneumonia.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it was really sad to find that out because I went on his page and everybody was like, I miss you. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh my God, he died. I'm like, wow, that's fucked up. So it's really shitty, when that happens. But the memory itself, like meeting somebody, talking about somebody, about experiences. He actually worked at Walmart. So he would just tell me crazy stories. But, back then when Facebook first came out, it was cool to meet somebody and just talk to them and create a relationship. Almost like you and I, Brett, in a sense.
Yes, though to be fair, you can never remember where we met. So
I know. Yeah, we can never remember fully how we exactly met. But it was thanks to
I just got stuck with this bitch.
But social media is just cool. And another favorite thing of mine is like how you can reach out to influencers. I can't fucking talk today. Influencers, honey, that's a new word. I love like being able to reach out and like connect with people and shit. So I don't know. I love social media. The only thing I don't like about it is like how people control you and say really mean comments. I don't like that. But aside from that, I do like social media. And my favorite platform is Instagram and TikTok. So yeah.
Yes. I think probably like one of my, I don't know. Like I don't really have like I'm trying to think of like a favorite memory from like social media. I don't really have one. I mean, I think Instagram's probably one where I would say most of my fondest memories come from. Because a lot of people will go to like drag shows and then they'll like go on Instagram Live, or they'll go to their Instagram and make like a story and they'll record me performing and they'll put it on the story. And then afterwards, like, oh my God, what is your name again? Blah, blah, blah. Like, where can I find you? Like, stuff like that. And then they'll, I'll say, oh, I'm on Facebook or Instagram as this. Follow me, friend me. You can see when I'm at this venue again. Since you live nearby, you can come see me again. And then like afterwards, they'll do that and they'll get new followers on Instagram, for example. And then afterwards, then I'll also get like notifications like, oh, so-and-so put you on their Facebook Live or on your story. And then it's cool to see that. It's cool to see people who, even if they've seen you 100 times or it's the first time seeing you, to like record you and put your performance onto their social media page. And be like, oh my God, I just got to see Scarlett perform. Loved it. She was so great. Like, so just seeing that, like, that's that support, that support and love from an audience member or audience members is really cool. So like, I'm like you, Brian. Like I have the love-hate with Facebook, like obviously people are trying to come in and post political shit or offend you or bully you or make, or like say like, oh, your pictures suck or your drag sucks, in my instance, things like that. It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm used to it, 6 years later of doing drag, like, like we said earlier, putting yourself out there like that in a world where there's still people who just hate you for being gay and now I'm a man and trying to make up, like obviously they're going to say shit. So that doesn't bother me anymore. But, honestly, like those good moments and memories I just shared about people like, recording you and stuff, those honestly 10 times outfold the negative and just, having people use their social media to support you and love you for what you do or who you are. It's just amazing. Yeah. So, Brett, what's your favorite one? Something on the toilet, I'm guessing, but go on.
So, my favorite social media is probably something like Twitter or Instagram. I like the pictures of videos of Instagram, but I also like the random statuses that you get on like Twitter. It's quite cool, and that you could just follow anyone in the world, like celebrities or just anyone really. But like something that I've really liked over the last year, especially, is like obviously through COVID, had a lot of people had more free time, so maybe having this show, because it's been something that every week we've had to do, and it's been fun so far, even though we keep trying to get cancelled. Obviously, people are. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this, and I feel like if COVID maybe hadn't happened, we wouldn't have done this. So it's something good to come out of COVID.
True. That's a good point too. Podcast stuff. Yeah, that I didn't even think of that, Brett. Wow, that's a really good answer. Because like obviously, like I knew Brian already, and then for example, today's guest, I'm stuck with her. She married my brother. No, but seriously, like I already know both of them very well. But like Brett, I probably wouldn't have known you this. Like I knew who you were before we started, and I got to like see you on FaceTime and stuff from talking to Brian. But like I would have known you this well, been this close to you if it wasn't for this show.
Yeah.
And then same thing with Across the Pond, like Anastasia, Amethyst, and Jade. I know all of them real well. I've known them since I started drag. But like some of the guests we've had guests from New York City, Chicago, the West Coast, like all these different drag queens, kings, trans people, entertainers from all over the country. I wouldn't have got to meet many of them probably if it wasn't for doing Inside the Drag Closet. So yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how social media can just like introduce you to new people, and like social media can literally change your life, like whether people bad or good. Like it can literally change your life, like just meeting somebody or a job opportunity. You know, it's crazy. And resources, there's so many resources and resourceful people. You know, it's crazy the amount of influence we have. Like imagine like what would imagine life without social media. Like I don't know how life would be. Like that would be so weird.
It would be weird.
I think just like to hit on that, Brian, real quick. Like I think that for me personally, like in today's day and age, if there wasn't social media, I feel like it would be hard. I don't want to say harder, but it would be much different to promote drag shows because again, you would have to get people to like come into the venues and like actually look at the printed out flyers hanging in the club, or like you have to hand out flyers, or you have to call everybody you know or text everybody you know and be like, hey, this is my show, these are the details, when it is and stuff. And now it's just so much easier to just like, as soon as the flyer is made, the club emails it to you and bam, you stick it up on your social media, and anyone who's friends with you or follows you or sees something from you can see that. So it's so much easier to promote yourself or events, or you know, even if you just like are a business owner, things like that, to promote things by having social media.
I think a lot of businesses wouldn't exist today if it wasn't per social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Social media definitely contributes to a lot of e-commerce, small businesses and stuff like that. And, you know, it's a great tool to also market because, you know, creating a business and just throwing it out there on social media, like it can travel. It's not just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not catered just to the people that you're friends with. Like you can put it out there and literally anybody can look at your product. Like my mom, she just made like a candle company and she has people in Iowa buying her product. That's just so crazy to me that somebody in another state, like Iowa's pretty like, you know, far out there.
Yeah.
But like, that's so cool. Like, you know, she got a sale thanks to social media for her, you know, her idea, and someone loved the idea somewhere in another state, in a different part of the world, the country. I don't know. I go into the deeper meaning of social media and like how crazy it can change your life. And I think it's crazy. So it's cool, but it's crazy.
For sure.
You also don't realize like how many other people out there have the same like interests as you and like things that you have in common, and so it brings you together that way too.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, definitely. So it definitely has its like, you know, for those days that like you're really sitting there and you're like on social media, you're like, fuck this site. I'm never posting again. I hate social media. Like people are mean. Like, as, you know, for those moments you have those moments. Obviously, we're all going to. But like, you know, for the long haul of it all, is like I just feel like, you know, if you really kind of like let that stuff just like slide off your back and not bother you, like social media is really like, you know, in this day and age and like time, you know, especially people our age, like it is a really good tool to connect with people and meet people, and you know, like Nicey said, share interests with people, you know, and Brian, you said open up businesses, like all that stuff you can do just from making a Facebook page. Simple as that.
I could never imagine like
So
going through a pandemic without social media. Like that would have been rough.
right? Oh my God, how would you have been like? How would you been able? I mean, I'm sure you could still like text and call your friends, but like if there was no social media, like oh my gosh, during a
I had to keep
lockdown,
stimulated,
that'd be rough.
That would be rough. Like, yeah, we can watch movies and stuff so much, but like you still want to see like life. You want to see other people's lives. Like as human beings, we're naturally social.
Imagine what it was like back in the Spanish flu after World War One.
Oh God, no! I was not meant to be born in an old, in an old time. Like I'm like futuristic. Let me be reincarnated for the year 3000.
Yeah, give over this shit. Don't come back this year.
We ain't never coming back to this fucking year. Jesus. I'm done.
Brett threw it way back. Could you imagine 100 years ago?
But no, it's like now we have all social media.
Throw
We
it
have
way,
ways
way
to
back.
touch movies, but back then they would have had jack shit. No one had 14 kids. It's because, well, what else are they going to do other than get, shag?
It's so weird how we have like this interdimensional. I fucking can't.
Literally, like before cars. Like, oh, I need to tell my friend hi. Write on a piece of paper, ride a horse to their house, like deliver it to them.
Catch a dove, and it just like flies into like.
Send a telegram.
Oh.
But you haven't sent a telegram.
Oh, telegram! I want an owl. Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, well, I guess let me just read through some of the comments. We got a couple more comments. Let's see.
Read the comment.
I thought her comment must have got deleted. Debbie said, oh my God, why is the thing working today? Why is everything just going so slow?
You guys keep glitching out. Love that.
Like, I have to click on like the comment like 3 times for it to pop up on the screen. Like, what's that?
I could see the comment.
I said something to Brett, but okay, I said something to Brett, but he didn't answer. But oh my gosh, Brett, can you hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Brett.
No, because I'm not talking.
You're an asshole.
Dear Brett, piss off.
And
I said, Brett.
Me, Brett.
This comment's for you, Brett. Liz Clayton Brown says, my favorite place to scroll social media is on the toilet.
As long as
Brett's
you're not
too.
breaking it, Liz, that's fine.
So you're not going to break the toilet. Perfect place to scroll.
Wait, how did Debbie meet Brett? I'm confused.
No, so she met me via this.
Through this, yeah.
So that there was other comments. She's put a comment back. That's why.
Yeah. Through this. And then Liz also said, this is for you, Brian. You should put a gift basket together for a giveaway and then just give it to me.
Yes, girl.
Oh my gosh. Oh, girl. We don't want to like ruin future like giveaways or anything like that, but a skincare basket as a giveaway. Ooh, that'd be cute.
I would totally be behind that.
That would be cute. Okay. Well, everyone who's watching or is going to watch in the future, look out. Maybe we might do a skincare basket.
Yeah, we might do a skincare based on one of our routines, honey. Or maybe we'll combine all of our routines and put it into one basket.
And don't worry, you're watching a show with a female and 3 gays, so we know skincare.
Yeah.
You're covered.
And I have like no pimples or anything, honey. So except for like my nose, like that's a different story, though.
That's fine. Everybody gets blackheads. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a blackhead.
It happens.
It happens. I'll throw a little chapstick in there, honey.
You and your damn chapstick. I can't even with that.
We get that Ulta credit card to buy that gift basket.
Shit, right?
We're gonna utilize
this won't do.
Afterpay.
Brian, we'll just have Shauna max out her Ulta credit card, and then we'll give the gift away.
Yes, Shauna, if you're watching, honey, we're gonna use your gift your gift card. Your fucking I can't talk. My brain is like fried right now.
Literally.
I feel bad. Yeah. Nicey, you're gonna get a redo on next week, so you're gonna do a little pop in. Like, hey girl.
Literally, we need to hopefully by next week, everybody who's still watching, hopefully by next week,
we have no more fans.
We have no more fans after this episode.
Our goal for next week is to we never exist.
Have a Facebook page. That's our goal. A Facebook page.
So our goal is to work on our Facebook page and see what the fuck happened or what is going on, because we're all like, hello?
That's crazy. I still can't believe that happened. It's even weirder the timing of it.
Oh,
yeah.
I suspect that was probably
after the show's over. After the show's over, the four of us will have a little kiki backstage. So if anybody wants to watch that, you might have to pay us some money. No, I'm kidding.
Cash out us. Cash out me 20 quid, £20 everyone. I will get you access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to scroll all our.
Record the audio and leak it.
Yeah. We're about to put all of our cash apps across the bottom of the screen. Send us $20 if you'd like to join us for the after show. That's good.
£20. £20. It's more money.
Oh yeah. Send. Oh, I guess you just said.
Send us all 20.
Oh yeah, send £20 because that's just 20 for Brett, but it's more for us. I'll take more.
That's nice. He's like, how much of a cut am I getting, girl?
You guys, you're never coming back.
Thinking like the Titanic.
Literally.
It was really good doing the show, guys. All the best for the future. This is the final show.
This is the final show. That's why it's like everything's crashing. We didn't pay our
the
bills.
End of the world.
Yeah, we didn't pay our electric bill, our internet bill. We talked bad about Facebook, so everything's just crashing. This is the end of Across the Pond, everybody.
It's been great. It's been great knowing you all. Thanks to all our guests.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Here I am. This is my big breakout, and it's just shit.
Yeah. You're banned. You can't ever come on again.
Nicole's like, oh my God, I'm going to be on a podcast. My big break. I can open up my own Zumba studio, and then this happens.
It's like, bam, bitch.
Yeah.
No, not today.
Love that.
Oh my God, I'm dead. Liz just commented, Across the Pond, OnlyFans.
Yes.
Yes, queen.
Yes. But would you pay for that, Liz? Would you pay for it, Liz?
She would.
Yeah.
Liz would definitely pay for that.
That's going to have to be a real steep price, like 20 quid or dollars per person. So that's a lot of money, Liz. I don't know if anybody can afford that.
It's $50 per month. But then you have to pay per view certain videos, and they're quite a lot.
Ooh, okay. I like that idea.
If you want to see the video of me sitting down eating ice cream, you have to pay £30.
Oh shit! What a day!
I like where this is going. Comment below if you'd like to see us replace our Across the Pond Facebook with Across the Pond Pornhub.
We lost all of our followers.
Oh my gosh! But I guess we're getting close to 5:30, and we've had quite a whirlwind of a fucking show, that's for sure. So I just wanted to first, before we do anything further, I wanted to throw up the two Instagram pages of the fitness people that Nicole follows. So the first one is @curves with moves. It's all one word, all lowercase letters. Curves with moves.
I thought you said curves with moves.
I'm done.
Curves with boobs.
Curves with boobs. Body, yada, yada, yada.
Man boobs.
I mean, that would be the only. The other one is, Yes, love this. The other one is at Nikki Pebbles.
Yes.
All one word.
Sounds
Pebbles
like either a porn
the
star or a
cereal.
drag queen.
Come on, Fruity
I love it.
Pebbles.
She's the one that has
Nikki
the virtual shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that, Brett. Please welcome to the stage, Nikki Pebbles. That's a good drag queen name, yeah.
That's a good drag name.
Maybe we should have someone on one week
Good.
and talk all things fitness and keeping healthy.
My friend, my ex
Talk
boyfriend
all-
Steve, he
Yeah.
is really into like yoga and stuff.
I never got into yoga.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's he's going to be a doctor for it or something.
We should
Natural
plan an
medicine.
episode in the future.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Oh, I like that. What we should do is we should plan an episode. We should plan an episode for the future where we have we should plan an episode for the future where we have your ex on, and then we bring like why like I have 4 minutes.
It wasn't me, girl.
Podcast. Can I just finish this shit? Like, come on. But no, we should totally have serious. We should have a show in the future. Like, I know you want to have your ex on, but since today was kind of fucked up, we should bring Nicey back as well, and we should do a like fitness yoga kind of thing, and we could talk more about. I mean, we could even like. I think we can have up to like 10 people at a time on StreamYard, so we could even have like maybe Nikki, your Nikki Pebbles like pop in or something, and we could really like discuss some fitness stuff and yoga.
Cool. She would love it. I should talk to her. We're close.
Yeah, definitely. Send a message out to her and see if she'd be interested. That would be. I mean, you'd be down.
Yeah. Let us get our followings back up though. So we don't look like some shitty page like 2 followers and 2 likes.
I mean, so
turn me on when there's 2 fucking followers.
Well, we know. Okay, so but here's the full tea of it all. Like, obviously, we still have our Twitter and like Instagram that we are working on. Those followers are, they weren't as high as our Facebook, but like, obviously, we worked our Facebook up to like we had 630. Today we hit 630. So that was a decent amount considering we've only been doing this for 3 months. So I mean, if we like reposted that, hey, something happened and our Facebook is like gone or having issues, I'm sure people would like, obviously they're going to refollow us, especially the ones who watch all the time. So I don't think we'll have an issue. Yeah. It's just going to take, unfortunately, it's going to set us back probably a good month until we get all those followers back. But like, I mean, what are you going to do?
Oh, social media.
No.
Fuckers.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll just one last thing. I can't put up the Facebook because I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But find us on YouTube to watch the wonderful, fantabulous episode that happened today. You can find us. You can find us on our YouTube page. It's https://rb.gy/IQZMSN. Our Instagram still works as far as I know, so find us on Instagram, Across the Pond Official, all one word, all lowercase letters. We're on Twitter at capital A, capital T, capital P, 0, and then lowercase letters, FFICIAL. Our podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts at, is Across the Pond Official. And lastly, if you have any questions or comments that you didn't get to ask on the show, you have any ideas for future topics or subjects for us to discuss, or you'd like to be a guest on our show, or all of the above, you can email us. It's acrossthepond11@outlook.com. And you can follow Miss Nicey Nicole Ludwig on Instagram. Her Instagram is at NiceHole, NICE.
Nice hole.
Nice hole, just as like it sounds.
Story. I bet that's been my nickname since 7th grade.
Yes, I love it. I love it so
Oh
much.
shit, that's fucking hilarious.
Yes. Fucking listen. When you're done, the one thing you have to do, Nicole, is punch my brother. Worst show ever. Ha! Love y'all.
I know Jeremy's probably saying, "What the fuck shit show is going on of this?"
Oh, my brother Jeremy says, "Put me on next." Okay.
And
You're for sure getting canceled.
For sure, yeah. And also we're going to talk about like the tackers. Like I don't know what we would talk about.
We can talk about straight man shit like hunting.
He doesn't even hunt. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't really do much.
What it's like to drink beer.
He doesn't even do that.
Oh, damn, girl. I'm just kidding. What's it like to not use facial products?
Missed for the first time today.
Literally, oh my gosh. Brett, what were you going to say?
What?
What were you going to say, Brett?
What the hell are you doing, Brett?
You look like you had something to say. You had that face like, and then
I can't remember.
It's like shitting.
I can't remember. It was his constipated face. Anywho.
I'm doing an impression of Brian.
Oh, accurate. But all right, well, that's the end of our show.
Damn, we made it again.
Yeah, before we go, everyone, look out for us on Instagram and Twitter right now, and listen to our podcast on wherever you find your podcasts. It's iHeart, Apple, Spotify, wherever.
Yeah.
Obviously, I apologize for when you listen to this because you won't be able to see our faces of how flabbergasted we are with the shit show that happened earlier. But we promise that in the future things will get better. We will have Nicole back as a guest since today was kind of a weird, floppy day. And also, we are going to fix our Facebook and we are going to come back stronger than ever. So whoever decided to fuck with our Facebook, the joke is on you, motherfucking fucker, because we're coming back stronger than ever. And 630 followers to start? Oh no, we're going to triple that. And we're going to have our show everywhere and anywhere. And you're going to be sitting at home with your ugly ass, nasty fucking face and attitude and body, so sad and sorry that you couldn't be on our show and be part of this. And you tried to come for us and you fucked with the wrong fuckers. So try that one, bitch.
Woo! You go, sister.
Final part.
And
don't hack people's social media.
Yeah, and that's how we're going to end next week. Because guess what, girl? You pissed in the wrong fucking gay drag queen cereal. Okay?
No one's about to get canceled, honey.
Don't come for me. You will regret it. So on a lighter note, if anybody, we'll go around the room like we normally do. We'll have our guests first. Any last words of advice or anything you have to address to the audience? The floor is yours, Nicole.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, even though it was fucking horrible. And yeah, basically, social media can be a good and a bad thing, but don't forget, if it takes over mentally and it's not making you feel positive, get rid of that shit. Unplug, take a break. Like, it's not life. Go live your life.
Yeah, agreed. Brian, anything to say?
Don't fucking hack people's social medias because I've had it done to me in the past and it's shitty. You're a shitty human being if you think that's cute, honey, because it's not. And also on this week's episode, definitely buy this product, everybody. It is a good refresher mist. It is made by
hashtag not an ad.
Hashtag not sponsored, but girl, it feels fucking good, honey.
I'm dead.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Brett, would you like to say anything to our viewers?
Okay. Yeah, today's been a weird one. So apologies for that. Yeah, there's obviously some sort of lowlife out there who's very sad in his little wherever this person is. Go fuck yourself. Your loss, basically, and that's being polite.
Yeah.
But yeah, so really sorry, guys. But we will have Nicole back, and we will be back next week.
We'll do a redo.
And we're going to be bigger. We're going to be better. We're going to be absolutely amazing. So please wait and find out about our new Facebook page, which will be on our social medias soon. And see you all next week. Stay safe. Have fun.
What about you, girl?
Yes, love that. Yes, love it. So yeah, I'm just gonna say, first of all, thank you to I can't even. No, but I'm just gonna say thank you to Nicole for coming on and being our guest. We will definitely have you back in the future.
All right, bye everybody.
We'll definitely have Nicole back in the future. What the? No. Okay.
Girl,
I need
so bad.
I need to focus. I'm like glitching and shit, but anyway. No, so thank you to Nicole for being on the show. We will definitely have you back in the future so we can actually have like a good episode because, you know, the shit should happen earlier. Brett and Brian, thank you for doing this with me every week. Thank you. Big thank you this week especially to not only Jeremy, but Ted, because while we were on this, Ted was messaging me on Facebook. Jeremy was literally sitting right here on the stairs on my phone and his phone at the same time trying to figure out what the hell was going on. So thank you to them doing stuff behind the scenes while we were trying to have a live show to help us out. So like I said, big thanks to them. To everyone who did get to watch today, who still tuned in through the shit show that happened, thank you so much for supporting us and being there. Like I said,
dedication.
Yeah, that's dedication. And like I said, we still have Instagram and Twitter. Check us out there. Follow us there for now. And we still have YouTube and the WLFE DB Radio Facebook. You can watch that episode there. And like I said, our Facebook is coming back. It will be back. Everyone who was following us and dedicated before, we're going to get you all back. And then we're going to triple that number. And we're going to just thrive. And the show is going to continue its uphill roll. And you thought COVID could keep a good queen down, and it couldn't. So a sour-ass fucking bitch with nothing better to do but come for other people isn't going to keep a good queen down. So try it again, and you'll regret it. And with that being said, thank you all, and we will see you next week on the next one. So there's nothing else to say, but goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining the Boys of Across the Pond. Join them again next Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time.
WLFE DB Radio is on Spotify with all its great shows like Across the Pond, Inside the Drag Closet, Step into the Paranormal, Just Cindy, Where's My Sage, Unfiltered Talks with Bryce, Metal Mayhem ROC, Paratalk Radio, Real Talk with Dom, and more. So download the Spotify app today to stay connected to all your WLFE DB Radio shows.